Hey guys, Draven here, back with the deck tech and video gameplay. I'm actually pretty excited as I just finished fixing this deck up a little bit. This is Orzhov Control for Standard, and I'll go through a little bit of the deck list for you guys. So, I've been, opening up new packs from the new set, and some of the cards I'm pretty impressed with. I do have to say they are pretty good. There are other cards that I am looking for in Duskmourn that I have not pulled yet, but with that being said, I'll be sure to keep cracking open some more packs, so I can update more of the card inventory. So to start, I have an Elspeth Smite, Cut Down. We have two Cooped Up, Destroy Evil, Dust Animus, Ariet's Lullaby, two Petrify, two of the Deep Cavern Bat, one of my favorite cards. It's not the favorite card, the most favorite card I mean, but one of my favorite cards in Standard right now, because early game, as I've said in other videos, you can make your opponent concede. Like turn one, I've made my opponent concede with this card. I think mainly because a lot of your opponents, they just assume that, if you have a handful of these creature cards, you're gonna tear apart their hand. And with Deep Cavern Bat, that is the whole idea. I only have two right now, but on to the next card, which is Fell. Long Goodbye. I have three Pilfer in this deck, and I'm very excited about that because, again, part of tearing through your opponent's hand early game is very crucial and very vital. It is a very strategic way of winning. So comboing that with Deep Cavern Bat, combining those cards together early game, opening hand, very powerful, and it is, it's vital to winning, or part of winning. So next card, two Shoot the Sheriff, and I have one Soul Search. Again, the hand destruction is very important, especially for control. I have Anointed Peacekeeper, Banishing Light, for the Makeshift Binding. Now I'm excited about this card because when you exile an opponent's creature, you gain 2 life off this card, so I'm running 4, which is pretty good. That with the Dust Animus, plotting the Dust Animus on 5 lands and turning it into a lifelinker. We got some, life gain going on in this deck, which, again, I'm very, I get excited about that. The one thing that I don't have, truthfully, in my card inventory, which I do need, is hand advantage, drawing cards and stuff like that. But as I update more, I will be looking into more of that. There's one card I'm actually pretty excited about, Trapped in the Screen. It's from the new set of Duskmourn. I believe I've pulled 3 of them. I'm running 2 in this deck. When it enters, you get to exile an artifact, creature, enchantment, and opponent controls until Trapped in the Screen leaves the battlefield. It has Ward for 2, which is really cool. I'm trying Unidentified Hovership. This card I thought seems decent. It's not that powerful, but it can take out a good amount of creatures on your opponent's side. No Witnesses, Extinguish the Light. I have 1 Rankle's Prank. This, as you guys know very well, Kaya Spirit Justice. I absolutely love this Planeswalker. This Planeswalker is a very powerful one, and I believe it fits well in this deck. I'm also excited about Deadly Cover-Up because it basically acts as a surgical extraction mixed with a board wipe, so you can't go wrong if you're collecting Evidence of Six. I have one Geese of the Hellraiser. I'm very excited about this card as, you know, you could just fill up the field with the zombie tokens when you're committing a crime. I have 2 Seasonal Loss. This card is very powerful, especially if, you know, your side of the field is empty and your opponent is trying to, you know, ramp up creatures, and, you know, it acts as like a mini board wipe. This actually does have some draw advantage, and, you know, its third mode is really cool too. Each opponent loses exile for X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. We don't really have a lot of creature cards in this deck, but I still think it's a really cool addition. We have 10 plains, 10 swamp, Forlorn Flats, a Shadowy Backstreet, and we have 2 Fountain Port, which I'm excited about because, you know, as I'm, you know, trying to control the board, you know, I want to pay that 1 life to get the 1/1 fish token out. So with that being said, I also have a little bit of, I'm working on the sideboard. You know, this is the sideboard that I have, you know, right now. I can't even pronounce. I'm sorry, I can't even pronounce that. Requisition Raid, Resplendent Angel, Expel the Interlopers, and Unstable Glyph Bridge. Now, like I said, I'm working on, you know, more main board stuff right now, and eventually working my way to sideboard stuff. So with that being said, let's get into some gameplay. Before we do, I do have a pack, a free pack. I'm going to open it up for you guys and see what we get. Okay, Valgavas Lair. That's actually pretty cool. It's got hexproof, so that's really cool. Oh, we have another trapped in the screen, so we have 4 of them. So, okay, so I'm going to continue. Alright, so onto the gameplay. Alright, it's not a terrible hand. I'm going to try it. My opponent goes first. Okay, so they might, it seems as if they might be running a creature-based deck. So I'm going to have to, well, figure out something. I kind of want to save the Dust Animus. I can try. They played Bristly Bill, which is definitely could be a problem, and I want to take that out. So the good thing about having Seasonal Loss and no creatures is I can have my opponent, I can wipe my opponent's board with Seasonal Loss once I get up to it. So taking 2 right now, I'm not that worried about. It's some of the other things that they may have. But again, the makeshift bindings are really good because I get that life gain in. As it is, we have our 5th land to slam down Dust Animus to make it a 4/5 with flying lifelink, so that's a plus. Okay. So depending on what they have, we could be ahead of the game. It really all depends. Okay, Petrify is a good draw. I'm going to slam this down for 0. Depends what they have. Okay, so... So in order to animate that, it's crew 1. So again, I don't know what they have in hand right now, but we'll end the turn. Okay, so they're looking for hand advantage. That's what they're looking for off of the otter. So they draw to discard. So in case they have anything a little crazier far out there, we do have a really set up hand right now. So we're going to let this go. No blocks. Okay, so I would say we're fairly set up right now. So I'm going to swing in. Vigilance and Prowess. They have no touch with that. So they're going to draw to discard. So I have lifelink and fly. So, like I said, right now we're set up. Okay, so I definitely want to do something about Bristly Bill. So I'm going to... And the fact that Long Goodbye cannot be countered, that's a good thing. And that includes by the ward ability, so... Bristly Bill, early, mid, and late game is a huge threat, so we want to pretty much do everything that we can to make sure that they don't ramp up their board. Okay, so we're back at 20 life, they're at 11. Now let's see if we can hold the Dust Animus on the field for a little bit. Okay, so this creature is a that could be a threat. Yeah, see, that's so. This is what we're gonna do. We gotta petrify. Or no, you know what? Yeah, we gotta exile Zimona all questioning. Petrify the token. Because this card, Zimona all questioning, that is a huge threat. And I'm glad that we were able to take care of that. So Dust Animus was our way of winning. So again, they're looking for the hand advantage. They have to discard now. We do have seasonal loss to... Okay, so they have... So I'm going to slam down Shadowy Backstreet. Ariet's Lullaby... you know what? I'll keep it on top just in case. But I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to seasonal loss right now. Because they still have these two creatures that are open for attacks. Now if they top deck a creature, which that I'm not that worried about. See, if we had Fountain Pour right now, we could be throwing out creatures onto the field. Not thrilled about Pilfer, because they don't have anything in hand. Saving the Lullaby. Yeah, because of something like this. So I don't know how much longer we can hold up this worm creature is it's a really good one. So I believe the creature's not in their hand, actually in their hand, but okay, so we're getting flooded out. I don't know if we're going to be able to... Okay, so we have we just pulled the Deadly Cover up. So you know what? I'm going to end the turn. Let them try to ramp up and then wipe the board. So, just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I guess we're short. So, you know what? I'm just gonna wipe the board. I'm gonna have to end the turn for now. See, I didn't... You know, I'll slam down the bat now. I mean, I don't really know if it's going to do anything. Oh wait, I was able to clear that. Wait, I don't know if was I able to attack? I'm not sure. Okay, so... Alright. Yeah, we're just getting flooded out. So that has flying, so no attacks. Good game. We'll go ahead and play another quick one. Alright, so on to play. Oh, they have quite a hand. The Urbrass Forge is a huge threat. So we'll pass on doing anything. Check their hand. So I kind of wanted them to waste the counterspell. So let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands. Let's see if this works. Deep Cavern Bat. Oh, Third Path Iconoclast. Really good card. I'm glad I took that. Alright, so let's see if we can stop this now. Gonna go for the Forge. So that basically cuts them off now from being able to ramp up creatures. One creature that becomes stronger with the Forge. Alright, so they have that Iconoclast. Playing it. good thing is...
Somebody bothering you? I'll make them suffer. No victim goes unavenged.
We might be able to win this. Okay, it's a 7-1. I can... Let's see. Alright, it doesn't have anything additional. I'm going to attack... not attack. It's attacking, so... Okay, so they conceded. Alright, so really good game. Alright guys, so that's all for right now. I'm going to be updating the deck more as I, get more cards, and I'm going to go through it and, fix it up a little bit. But thanks for tuning in. That is Orzhov Control for Standard. I'm going to have to add another Gisa, definitely for sure, because of, the targeting and committing crimes and stuff, so, maybe to make the deck stronger. So I just want to, say that I'm going to be working on it, and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video.